Are you strapped? Some of you may not know what that means. Of course, others of you do. What does it mean to be strapped? Well, in street terms, in urban terms, it means that you have a weapon on you. Well, let's talk about what that means from a spiritual point of view. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. Got a word for you on this morning, and as you already know, this week we have started into To Lent with Love. We're talking about this devotion and how we are going to really go deeper in God, how we're going to go deeper in God. Get this devotion, go on our website. You can get this devotion, just download it and just flow with it. And what I want to share with you on this morning, part of what's in the devotion is really preparing us for the resurrection. In preparing us for the resurrection, 40 days out, approximately now, is the fact that we don't really grab a hold of and understand our faith as we should. And we certainly don't speak up when we should about our faith. People can be running down Christianity, and many times, so we don't have to, or we don't want to create a ruckus on the job, we just don't say anything. Get this journal, get this journal, and it'll help you be strapped to defend the faith. Here's what we're going to share with you on this morning. The text to talk and the takeaway, 5 minutes or less. You already have heard this scripture before, but I need you to hear it again and look at it through the lens of a lentil devotion and the lens of defending the faith. 1 Peter 3:15. Always be prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that lies within you. I mean, it's not that complicated. You have this eternal hope. You have this joy. You have Christ on the inside, and it gives you an abundance of hope, a bountiful portion of hope that others don't understand. So you have to be ready to defend it. Three things I want to share with you this morning. And the first thing is defend. Defend. Don't shrink. When someone comes after Christianity, know the word well enough to defend it. The word that God has given us is not just about faith, it's about facts. Josephus, the Jewish historian, corroborates more factual things in the scriptures than you would ever believe. You never hear that, though. You never hear that. So defend it. In order to defend it, you got to know it. When it gets beyond your ability to defend, then direct them to Jesus. Direct them to Jesus. How do you do that? By telling your story. Oh, you can run down scripture, and that works many times, but other times, people just will come at, oh, that's a white man's book. This is that. That is this. It's not trans. All of those things. But I need you to understand something. Grab a hold of the fact that you have the word on the inside of you and you tell your story. Direct people to the Christ on the inside of you by telling your story. No one can out tell your story or tell you your story is not legit. What's your story? Once I was lost, but now I'm found. Once I was blind, but now I see. One day I was this way, and today I'm that way. And you may say, someone will say, well, I remember this. Oh, you did this. And you just simply say this to them in defense and directing them to the Christ on the inside. I said I was saved. I did not say I was perfect. What's the third thing? The third thing is be determined. Be determined. Don't you back down. Do you not know that in Ephesians, when it talks about putting on the whole armor, the armor that the Paul was looking at the time doesn't have a back on it. You got the shield. What do you mean? Because you're never supposed to turn and run. You're always going forward when it comes down to sharing the gospel and telling the people about the hope that lies within you. What's your takeaway this morning? You are a defender of the faith, so strap your word and let's get at it. Strap on the word and let's get at it. Get the journal. Don't miss it. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself. God bless you. Bye now.